YouTube? D-Boy Stance coming at you guys with this week's topic. This week's topic is in lieu of the young lady getting killed in Louisiana. The question was, should truck drivers be allowed to carry firearms? Now, this topic is touchy. Of course, every citizen has their Second Amendment rights. This is true. And honestly, myself, I am in favor of truck drivers being able to carry firearms. I know there is a lot of back and forth about that. I know that a lot of companies, pretty much all companies, unless you're like an owner op, don't allow you to for insurance purposes, liability, things like that. And I get it. I do. There are good and bad points to this argument. Of course, if the wrong truck driver is on the road and has a weapon, gets road rage, runs somebody off the road, shoots them, there's obviously that sense of it. But then there's also situations like this young lady was in, where if she had a firearm, she might still be here. It's tough to say. It really is. My thing is, I don't feel like truck drivers shouldn't be able to. Honestly, a lot of those rules come from people that have never even driven a truck. So they don't know the things that we go through out here. They don't know the people that we deal with out here. They've never been to a truck stop in Memphis or Chicago or New Orleans. They've never been there, so they don't know the dangers that are out here. And I understand that you can get killed in your home. I get that. But truck drivers are put in very dangerous situations every day, every single day. And it's, we put this under the rug and shush it until something like what happened with Miss Carmisha happens. And then we're like, well, what should we do about this? Should they be allowed to do it? I feel like if truck drivers are going to be able to carry weapons, they should have to go through pretty much the same way I feel about gun reform is what I feel about truck drivers being able to carry weapons. They should have to go through rigorous background check, maybe a mental evaluation, understand all of the laws in each state as far as carrying or having a concealed weapon. I feel like they should be at least 21, which, over-the-road truck drivers are, even though they're about to start allowing 18-year-olds to drive. I just feel like there should be a lot more put in place if truck drivers are going to be allowed to carry weapons. Most truck drivers that do have guns, you don't know they have guns because they're not out here waving it around and letting everybody know, like, hey, I got a Glock in my bag right now. You know what I'm saying? And if you are, carrying right now, it is called a concealed permit for a reason, if you do have that. But I do feel like they should be able to carry it. It's a slippery slope. It really is. It's hard to say if it's hard to be on one side or another. I myself don't have a gun, but I do plan on getting one before the end of the year, and that's only because people are crazy, and I just want to protect my house. And I know there are going to be people that say, you know, they can turn around and use your weapon against you. I'll take that chance. I would really rather much take that chance than not be prepared at all. But I do understand both sides of the argument. I really do. I know that having a weapon just opens up another spectrum of being a truck driver. It's a lot. It really is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a big responsibility to have. As a truck driver, you're already responsible for everybody else on the road. And, you know, having a gun adds a new responsibility to that. And that's just not even just guns, because women aren't allowed to have tasers or mace or stun guns, anything like that. Or anybody really. You're not allowed to have that type of stuff, brass knuckles, whatever. And I understand there are things that you can use as weapons, but you know, sometimes you can't. If somebody is up in your truck, they get up in your truck, it's hard to swing on somebody with a tire thumper if you don't have it in the back with you. It's tough. It's tough. This is a tough one. You know, I am in favor of, you know, truckers carrying guns if they go through the necessary channels and understand the repercussions of them having the gun on the truck. Like I said, I understand a lot of companies do not allow their drivers to have guns on their truck. I understand that, and I get that. And if you I'm gonna stop, because I don't want to say anything, and you know, that'll get me messed up or anything. But I do understand both sides, is essentially what I'm saying. I understand both sides of the spectrum. I understand why it wouldn't benefit drivers. I understand why it would. I get it. Me personally, I'm in favor of it with bullet points, I guess you could say. Asterisks, whatever. But I do understand, again, if it gets in the wrong hands, in the wrong truck driver's hands, then it can be detrimental. I know that. This was a tough subject. I don't know. It's tough. But again, I do understand both spectrums of you know, having a gun, or really any type of weapon that, you know, you're not supposed to have, i.e. taser, stun gun, brass knuckles, whatever. I get it. I'm just in favor of it if you go through the proper channels. As far as, excuse me, y'all, as far as my charity, I am picking the Salvation Army, simply because I have worked for the Salvation Army. I was a bell ringer out there collecting money, but when I did that, I was able to talk with some of the, I forget exactly what, they're not soldiers, but some of the preachers, pastors that are in the Salvation Army, and they really do, whatever you donate to them, goes right back into the organization. The CEO of Salvation Army makes about $50,000 a year, you know, and pretty much what you get to the Salvation Army goes right back out. So I make sure I donate to them every year. They really have helped. They've helped me. Honestly, you know, there was a point in time where I needed help with my bills, and Salvation Army has helped me. They've given to my godson for the Angel Tree. So I am in support of Salvation Army. That's it, I think. I hope. This is a good topic of discussion, you guys. Please make sure to put your opinions, all your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and join the Facebook page. All of that stuff will be in the description box below. As usual, you guys, stay safe, stay positive, and we'll talk to you guys later.